Megan Lynch has had to cancel her tour. And if you want to see her, you need to organise the event and she may attend. Translated, she's ran out of money. She can't do it. And she's really upset, but she's trying to make out she's not. So let's tune in and listen to the new meeting they've got. And now what they've done is they've come up with a whole lot of merch. And you need to buy the merch so she can continue her tour. I reckon that's the plan. This is friggin' hilarious. I mean, you can't make this shit up. All right, so let's tune in and listen to Megan, who looks like she's had the life sucked out of her face. There we go. Morning, Megan. I'll just get ourselves organised here. And they're not using their R link anymore, so I don't know what happened to that either. So I haven't done a video about Megan for a wee while, but I thought we'd tune in and have a wee go and see what she's up to. At the moment, she's wiggling on the seat like she's eating a minty, and that's because she's got music playing, which we won't be playing. But let's see if we can get everything going up. There we go. And Toni's in here, and she's just playing the music. And she's trying to make out she's happy, happy, happy. We don't seem to have the numbers that we used to have in here. We currently have 308 people. When she started out, there was 60,000 members that she was claiming she had. Is now 300 people attending her daily Zoom meetings where you need to tune in and learn all about their products and their services that they're offering. And you haven't been here before. She's come up with all these digital products that she's going to get you to pay a monthly fee for them, because she heard on the grapevine that having a subscription-based business is the way to go. So that's what she's trying to do. And if she's going to lock you into the matrix, and if you're locked into the matrix, you're in to make $442,860 a month. Isn't that just amazing? Amazing. So let's see what happens. We tuned in yesterday. I was out and about, and I tuned in on my phone, and I was sending messages to Megan, Regan, and Toni, basically saying "washed up scammer in the house," and you could just see the look on her face. That was just she was not a happy lady. So hey, I'm all for entrepreneurship, but I am not for people who are taking money of people who don't know the arse end of a computer, claiming that they're going to make $442,860 a month. That's just ridiculous. So in a minute, we'll have Megan here. Can't see anyone else here in the room except Megan. As I said, the R-Link software that they were going to build the family in was meant to be available. It doesn't seem like that's happening either. It's all falling apart at the seams, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the truth of the matter is. Let's see if we can make it even make self-view, speaker view. I think this is the best. Show non-video participants. That will make it more exciting. There we go. So they won't have their cameras on because they haven't done their makeup. That's their excuse. But let's see what we can do in here. We might even go in here with another Zoom connection if we get my A into G in a minute. See if we can do that. We'll have to play the music. And we'll see if we can get things rocking and rolling. Not much fun when there's no noise, though. She does provide a lot of invitations. Oh, here we go. It's all starting to happen. I'll see if we can get another Zoom connection going.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today?
Oh, it's Toni.
I know that we have our amazing co-owner, Miss Megan Lynch, out there at some place. Miss Megan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Yes,
ma'am. I'm here.
Awesome. So right. Mr. Pickett said that song is a whole vibe. I never really paid attention to the words.
It is. It's one of my dad's favorite songs.
Oh, she's going to use the dad card, the emotional connection. They've set up this whole shop where you make the money, all for the sake of her dad.
All right, guys. Hey, welcome everybody. We're getting started right away. We're diving right into this thing. I know sometimes we can get on here and kind of, let me record real fast.
This meeting is being recorded.
Oh, this
all right. So welcome, Vibe family. This is Megan Lynch, one of your owners, co-owners of Vibe. You often hear from Miss Regan Lynch and Andre Russell are the other three owners. And then also Miss Toni Marek, which you guys hear often, who is our CMO and kind of everything in to us as well. And then we do have a lot of great additions to the family. JV and Mufasa is out there. So you guys will often hear from him. I know that Desiree McCrae is my executive assistant, but she's also in Vibe as well. So you might hear from her often as well. So I do want you guys to understand that we are so excited. If you don't have sound, it's on your ends and you can't hear me if you don't have sound. So somebody can type in the chat to that person. We're going to get down to business, right? We have over 65,000 people inside of our community. There's 300, but she's also in Vibe this particular call. Here's the thing often as well. So I'm going to teach you how to discipline your disappointments. You cannot be disappointed if people are not plugged in. You roll with the people who are plugged in. Okay, is that understood, everybody? Type put a 1 in the chat. We could max out this matrix and enjoy these products just starting with ourselves. I want that to be happen clear, anymore. Right? There are going to be people who come into this program a month from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now, and we're going to talk about this. They're not coming in with a whole team built. They're going to have to build it, right?
Now, they are coming in a great foundation,
but I want you guys to understand, if every single person in your organization decided that they didn't want to vibe with us, you got to be okay with it, because I would be okay with it. Pre-launch are for leaders. So you're going to see a lot of people sign up in companies, and then they're off selling popcorn and bubble gum somewhere else. And the first wave of people are going to come in, and that first wave of people could be 7 people. I would be A-okay if it was 7 people and we would duplicate 7. Sometimes it's easier to run with 7 than to drag 70,000. So get the mentality, right? Pre-launch is about finding your balance and understanding how to lead, and then leaders will identify themselves, right? So I'm excited for all of you to be here. So let's get down to business on these very, very important updates. Toni, I don't know if is it on my Vibe right now, or are you pulling it up? Okay. So I'm not telling any stories because I need you guys to really, truly get this message.
This meeting is being recorded.
Officially launch February 17th. Now, we knew that was going to be a stretch. We knew that we had all of our products in place. We knew that we were putting the finishing touches on, and we did a soft launch on February 17th, which happens to be my son's birthday. Okay, it's not all about me, but it'll be helpful dates for you guys. There is a very important date that's going to happen on March the 20th, but I want to look at some of the dates that are going to occur before March the 20th, and you can sound the alarm to your team. Because we don't want them to miss out, but we will definitely move on without them. Okay. So let's take a look really quickly. Here are some payment updates.
Okay. Raising hand.
For United States turns on
no
today,
money, no tour, got kicked out.
It is a very specific way that you're going to use this particular merchant that we are beta testing. We will have more rolling out over the next week and 2 weeks, but we want to beta test this one. That's why you are here in pre-launch, is to test our systems. That's why we're only looking for leaders. So today it is bank account only for US. Okay. It is bank account only
got no payment
for
gateway.
US. It kind of operates
when do we
little differently, right? And we're going to walk you through that process.
And there show them they're running a multi-level marketing
specific button and video showing you how to do these things.
Bank account only. Oh my God! So we've shut down their payment gateways.
On this one,
so now they're going to tell the people to put money.
And we're going to be asking, okay, so when can I pay? When is it going to pop up? Can you talk about today for me?
Well, we just need to go to the bank.
Yes. So later today, you guys are going to see a purchase button in your back office, and it's going to take you to a page where there is a video and instructions that you must watch before you can proceed. The button to pay will not pop up for at least 60 seconds until you watch the video and read the instructions, because it's very, very important you do that. And that's with any payment thing, you guys. Don't just willy-nilly go push a button and purchase something. You have no idea what you're purchasing or what you're doing. So you'll go in, you'll click purchase, it'll take you to instructions.
This meeting
You'll
is
get a
being
button to
recorded.
purchase, and then you'll go in and you'll be able to put in your bank information for US only.
Okay, so I'm going to ask her
You'll
now.
put in your bank information and
Whoops,
you'll
incoming.
see in the instructions how that process works.
So now I'm
I don't know
ask
if we
her,
want
how
to go
about-
into that on here, Megan, or not.
No, we don't have to go into that. It's just very
How about the 160
that you guys
countries
just,
around the world?
wait
How do they pay into
patiently.
your bank
Toni,
account?
do you have a guesstimation for people? Because you know people start to panic, and there's no reason to panic, guys. We talk to you all the time.
And why can't you use
And our
conventional
focus
systems?
is that we're going to have multiple payment options, gateways, because that's how companies stay around for a long time. You have to have multiple.
Well, why can't you have
payment
now pay
options.
anymore?
So we want to test this one first and just see how we like it. It's a phenomenal system. They process billions of dollars, right?
Do they?
They're amazing. And
Sally, don't start asking questions yet. We're not there yet, right? I need y'all to stay with me right now. Okay. Stay with me. Don't ask any questions in the chat.
What
Okay. I'm bossy on purpose
about-
because you'll start flooding the chat, and just wait.
I'm asking her,
and be
what about
patient
now
and
pay?
let me get through me giving you the marching orders. I want you to pretend like it's the army and you wouldn't be raising your hand while the, instructor is talking. Okay. So, all right.
asking
So
about what about
again,
now
we are on
payments?
bullet point number 1 right now.
Okay.
Payments for United States.
It's all about getting
turns
money in,
on
isn't it?
today because we want to test
Don't panic,
that
everybody.
payment gateway
Get the
with
manager in the building.
leaders. Okay. Bank account only. Were you going to add something to that, Toni?
yes, I did want to add that, and it's going to be on the instructions, but just so you guys hear it and hear me, 72 hours. You must wait 72 hours because when you make a bank account payment,
Why can't we use Tiger Pay anymore?
you must wait to see that reflected in your back office. That was it.
And I do want to say this. This is just we want to have multiple options. Are we going to have just your standard, take your credit card, pay with your credit card? Yes, we are. But we want.
Danny DeHick says that he stopped your payments.
Out of the group for me. So
They're
I
kicking
ain't
me
messing
out.
around with people today. So we want to test this one first because again,
Got removed.
if you want to be
She's
around for a
pissed
long
off.
time as a
Let's put
networking
ourselves
company,
back, eh?
you want to have multiple options. Okay. So we want to have these multiple
This
payment
lady is
options, and we
crazy.
tested out a few.
Oh, they
and
must
we
be
wanna- we
rattled,
wanna
eh?
use
They
this
must
one.
literally be
We wanna
rattled. They
test this
can't
one
keep
out,
up with
okay?
this shit.
The next bullet point says, do not make payments unless you read or watch the training. So there's going to be a video on there so that you can do that. Okay. Let's hop down to the next button, and we have a calendar for you guys as well.
A
Payments for
calendar.
crypto and international, which is crypto only. That's not just Bitcoin. It's might be different forms of crypto. We're going to turn that on March the 12th. Okay. This allows us to coach and train those of you who don't understand crypto.
I don't understand crypto.
To, get
And
you
if she was any
ready
good at
for
crypto,
that. Okay.
she'd be
Because
rich.
we are a Forex crypto education platform. We have it in there. We're not a Forex or crypto company, but we want to make sure that you guys are doing it correctly. Okay. So payments for crypto and international will start March the 12th. You're not missing out on anything.
This meeting is
Everybody
being
type in
recorded.
the chat, hustle and build. It's what you want to do,
Okay, here we
because
go.
these
We're back
dates are going to
again.
creep
I
up
have
on
to
you.
shut the meeting
Okay?
now, right?
Very important. And we're going to
Okay,
look
so
at
now I'm
the
logged in as
calendar.
Keith D. Jago.
Very important. As my dad would say, bleep or get off the pot, right? He would say that, but he would say it the way he wanted to say it. $10
I'm putting my hand
referral
up.
bonus for the
Okay, we're
charter
back
dates are going
again.
to. Uh-oh. Can
Hello.
you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Somebody unmute.
You
Then,
can hear you.
okay, $10 referral bonus for the charter membership
Trying to
turns
unmute.
off
Thought they
at
might have-
12 p.m. PST on March the 20th, which just so happens to be my daughter's birthday.
Oh, daughter's
And it's
birthday.
just trigger it in your mind, okay? That means that if I refer Toni to this platform right now for free, great. We only have a little bit more time to.
So the merchandise is set up so that you can get money so you can carry on going on tour. Is that correct?
The 20th
Don't think she's going
rolls
to like that
around
question.
and it's 1 o'clock or 12:01 PST. I can still refer that person for a $25 payment. There will be no $10 referral bonus after 12 p.m.
Sounds like you're a washed up scammer and you can't get this going. And there's only 300 people in this meeting.
So we want to test out our separate merchants. Crypto training will be held this week. Times will be posted on myvibe.io. This is super simple, okay? Super, super simple. Payments for United States turns on today, March the 8th. Bank account only. Do not make payments unless you read or
Bank
watch
account
the training
only.
video.
That means they can't
Payments
get
for
the money in.
crypto and
That's so funny.
international, we're going to start those on March the 12th as we are training our support team. And we want to keep these things separate just in case there's any, to-dos, because we've programmed it into our system. $10 referral bonus for charter membership turns off, hard stop, 12 p.m. PST, March the 20th.
Been
We're
removed
going to do
again.
crypto trainings this week for those individuals
I'm
who
going
might
in
be
with another browser in
international
case you're wondering what
and
I'm
do want to
doing.
go ahead and
And I'm
use the
spamming
crypto
them.
payments. Also, note
They keep
this,
kicking me out.
Tony,
They
we
don't like
might
my
want to
messages in the
add
chat
one
room.
more
Asking her
bullet
if she's a
point to
washed up
this,
scammer.
is other payment options are going to roll out. We have multiple.
Do you? Well, why
Right?
don't you
Now
light them
these
up?
payment options
Set up a
are
WordPress website.
our partners, so
And-
no weird person can
Here
jump
she is.
in and be weird and hang out on our calls all day. I'm being super honest, and try
Who are
to
you talking about?
put their hands in anything, because they can't, because these people already know about the challenges that we've had, not on our end, but just because we will have haters, because we're about to change
Now
the
she's talking
world.
about me. Perfect. Exactly what we want.
The word says that our enemies will be our footstool. And I believe that. And I cannot wait for that. Right. But what we decided to do is to go straight to the sources of the payment option.
Really?
Payment
Is it really this
processors we're
complicated that you
using,
need to
and they know
ask people
all
for?
about
Why do you have to get money in if
all
you're so
about that,
successful?
the people who just want to hang out on our Zooms all day long,
You're
right?
talking about me
So
again.
we
Thank
won't
you.
have any problems. This boat will float
What boat?
forever. Multiple
The boat will
merchant
float.
accounts, and they're already aware of, the situation that we had with the person who's hanging out on our Zooms all day. So I'm gonna have Tony
What's she
add that
talking
on
about?
there
If you
so
didn't
that you
know,
guys
she's
don't
talking
get
to me
confused.
directly.
Maybe you're not well versed with crypto.
I think that's
So we are going to have
understatement.
other options, regular credit card and that type of thing, debit card options for people to pay. But we want to test
Are
out
you
these
really?
first. Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to you.
No, it
Put
doesn't.
a 1 in the chat if that makes sense to you. And there are a lot of people who are not on here, and I am not worried about people who don't show up. I'm only worried about people who are plugged in. Remember, we have a first wave of people. Then we're going to have the people who, after March the
This meeting
20th,
is being
realize
recorded.
that, oh, I forgot to pay my $25.
Uh-oh.
So let me pay it, but there is no $10 referral bonus paid on anybody
Literally.
after the 20th.
Sorry about
Okay?
that.
Not saying that we won't still have some $25 people, but everybody who pays now and before the 20th, you are considered a founder in Vibe, and there will be a different level of perks, for you. There may be early access to events. There may be whatever we dream up. Okay.
What do
So
we
this
dream
is,
up? Well, that
and
gives
can
you
I
a
be
peace of mind, doesn't
transparent
it?
with you guys right now? This is also to wake people up, because all those people who are sleeping. So let me take off my teacher voice and get real with y'all right now.
Okay.
Here's what this is going to do. Can
Put
I
a
tell
1 in
you?
the chat
Just
room,
give me a
everyone.
yes in the chat if I could tell you what's about to happen.
Well, I don't know where she's staying actually. I have a feeling it might be at her mother's or something.
This
stupid,
meeting
because
is
Trying to
being
spotlight
recorded.
myself, but I had a hard time doing it.
theoretically
gonna-
she's
Oh, okay. What's going to happen is,
There we go.
why
there we
can't I
go.
see myself?
You're
Oh, there.
spotlighted. There you are.
All right.
You're good.
What is going to happen is, listen, leaders, it is going to force people to wake up.
Okay,
It's
force
going to
people
force
to wake
people
up.
to
Sounds like
understand
her
that you
60,000
can't
people
just
that she
come and
wants to
go
build
whenever
into a
you
billion,
please
zillion
in
people.
pre-launch.
It's not
It's going to force
already.
people to understand that we're moving and this thing is getting off the ground. And whether they think it is or not, it is, and they will miss
All
out.
right, I'm trying to
Is it
post a
okay if
long
I'm super
message.
transparent with you guys? It is going to be a blessing for all of the leaders
Here we go.
who are plugged in. So don't worry about the people who are not plugged in. Sound the alarm to them once, maybe twice, and we will do it as well. They will all come back. They're just going to come back under all of you. This is, everything's intentional that we do. Everything. So when that $20, when that 20th, March the 20th, my daughter's 18th birthday, when she can now legally be inside of Vibe because we're a real business.
Right. So
It
I've
is
just
going
asked
to
ChatGPT to give me the
hard
red flags of
stop
the screenshot
for, not for the $25,
of the payment
but for
gateways.
everybody who's considered
So
a
I
founder.
wonder if we can listen to it.
And then
This
the
payment
$10
updates
referral
image
bonus
raises
will be no
several
more.
red flags that scream
Will
cash
people
flow
still
issues
be
and
able to wake
desperation.
themselves up and pay their
Here's what stands out.
$25? Yes.
1. Payments
Is
for the
anybody
United
going
States
into the
turns on
matrix?
today, March
No,
8th.
they're
Bank
not
account
going into the
only.
matrix
If
right
a
now because
legitimate
we're
business
getting a
had a
brand new home and we're going to start shifting over the
Oh,
power list over first.
the power
And then
list.
all of the people who have paid their $25 will be able to go in at the next designated time. Tony, do you want to pull up the calendar really quickly for me?
I couldn't find my mute button. Yes, hold on. Let me pull this.
This is
Somebody-
this is the joyous occasion
Okay.
for me because I always launch like this. Always, right? We always give dates. And we're going to get this thing off the ground in the month of March. So you guys will actually have these these on
Okay, my new nickname
myvibe.io.
is
But
Dixon
we're also going to
Cider.
do some screenshots
Okay, so
and put it inside all
I'm gonna
of the
put my
groups
hand up in
because
a minute if we get
people
in here with that
are
name.
sleeping
This
right
meeting is
now.
being recorded.
And we're going to
Let's
wake them
go.
up. And if they don't wake up, we're going to move on without them. Okay. March the 8th, U.S. payments start.
Okay, my hand's up.
Why?
Have a listen to
Because
it.
one
See my
wants
hand
our
up?
support team to focus on
Dixon
that particular
Cider.
merchant only, right? March the 11th,
Oh,
crypto
didn't
and
last long.
international payments only. So if you don't know how to get a crypto wallet, we're going to be assisting you and helping you with that so that you can pay your $25.
Oh, so they have to
But
revert
by
to crypto
March the
payments now.
20th,
What a
it is
crack
a
up.
referral bonus stops. So anyone that you refer after the 20th, it is still a blessing to you. There is no $10 referral bonus after the 20th, okay?
Okay.
There is no $10 referral bonus after the 20th. Are there?
Oh.
This
Answer
meeting is
question for
being
me in the group,
recorded.
Okay, now
guys,
we've
'cause I
got
can see you writing.
another one.
Can you still
Mike's-
sign up for bring
My
people
crutch
in for
burns.
$25 after the 20th? What do you guys think? Yes or no?
I got removed again.
Type it in the chat. I can see.
They can't write in
Okay.
the chat,
The
you
answer
cow.
is yes. Okay. We don't
Yes.
want to confuse people. We really want
Don't go
people to
confused.
just understand these dates right
Stay
now.
on target,
Are
Megan.
you answer
It's
this
falling
question
apart
for
at
me?
the
Yes or
seams,
no?
but
Are
stay
you
on
going
target.
into the matrix on the 20th? Yes or no?
No.
No. The answer is no. This
Oh.
is why I'm doing this because I want to
Okay.
make sure you guys
What
understand.
you're basically telling
So if you're
everyone
looking at
is
me,
they're all
there's
stupid and they can't listen to
65,000
you.
people. Some
So
of
you have
them
to
are
talk to them
awake
like they're
and some of them
kids.
are not.
Oh,
They
that's
have
right.
until
She's
the
a school teacher.
20th to wake up.
Wake up,
They have
everybody.
until the 20th to wake up so that they can pay their $25. So if I were you
This
guys,
meeting is
I
being
would be
recorded.
getting into your back
She's now
office you
got
have
500
now,
people in the
going
meeting.
through all of your personals
Here we
and
go.
only worry about your
Loose
own
sausage.
kids and get your money. Right? You log into your account and call every person. That's your first launch. Go wake
Okay.
up the people that you already have and call them on the phone and say, listen, you were not on the call. I'm telling you once. You
Telling you
have to
twice.
pay your $25 by the 20th or you will not be considered a founder, which means you're going to miss out on all kind of future perks. That's what you say to them. You're going to miss out on all kind of future perks and then give them this calendar and say, now plug your butt in so you don't get left behind. Because after the 20th, you'll miss your $10.
We're going to miss out on nothing.
Is it if you have 5
This is
people
freaking hilarious.
or
Hello,
10
Susie.
people
Haven't
or
been paying much attention to the
600
chat room. I've
people
been silly.
that you've personally
Been
signed
silly
up
in
for
her
free,
room.
how important is it for you to get that $10?
$10.
Is the question.
You need to get that $10.
If it's not important to you,
It's important.
it's not important to
I
us.
don't need that $10.
Right?
I want the
But after the 20th, we will still bring in
$442,860 a
people
month.
for just a
That's
little
what
bit.
I'm here for.
Probably
I'm here for the
not
long
long,
term. Very
for
long term.
$25. But then, we're going to move on, and there will be an opportunity where you guys know what the hard stop is to get into the matrix. Okay. So Vibe Support will not be answering any questions about anything past March the 20th. If you need to prepare, now's the time. Is that clear?
We're going to the moon.
777s in the chat. And if you came in late, shame on you. I still love you very much, but show up on time, because then you're going to be confused.
This meeting is being recorded.
The replay. Okay. So these are the important dates. Toni, do you want to add anything? Reagan, do you want to add anything? Because I'm going to spend the last 30 minutes doing a quick training, and then I will edit this video, so it's 2 separate videos.
I leaned over
and one long video as well. And you guys can give it to your teammates.
I got removed again.
Reagan, Toni, do you want to add anything?
I don't have anything to add, and let me look and see if Reagan, no. So I don't have anything to add except for you guys. Just please read the instructions, because we want to make sure we move in an orderly fashion And there will be training. If you have not joined the Vibe Tribe yet or sent in for that Google form, I'm going to put it in the main chat. I'm going to put it in this chat, because what I am going to let you all know, just so you know right now, the training that we have and the questions going forward are going to be moved.
Who's the trainers?
And you cannot be here. You cannot be on these trainings and get this information other than the presentation.
She locked the meeting.
Publicly
I can't get in there anymore.
It's just not going to happen. All right.
So someone asked the invitation code for Vibe Tribe, and it's TRYBE.
Yes.
Okay. TRYBE.
Oh, wow.
Is how we spell tribe.
And it's in the back office. If you look on the left-hand side of your back office, it'll say Vibe Tribe. It'll say Vibe Style. You can go there with the Vibe Tribe. There's a Google form that will be back there as well for you guys to click on. I'm going to put it back there probably later today.
True.
But as far as today, you guys, I put it in the chat. I'll put it in here again in the chat as well. But if you want to be in the Vibe Tribe, if you want to keep coming to trainings, you have to be in the Vibe Tribe. That's as clear as I can put it. Fill out the form. That's how you get in.
Yeah, that's it.
And also,
you want to be in the Vibe Tribe?
There is going to be on that March 20th. That's a very important date too, because there are going to be some things happening where no more trainings are going to be given. Just
no more
free,
training,
right? And I say this, we're going to be doing things privately, and we're going to just work with the pre-launch people that we have. Does that make sense, guys? So that none of the scammers or the strange people who follow us around,
who's that?
who
you talking about, Megan?
are going to be able to be involved anymore. We'll train the pre-launch people that we have. It's intentional. I want you guys to understand that what you should be doing right now is exactly what, as the VP of sales, that I'm doing. I built the foundation.
She built the foundation.
March 20th, leaders have already identified themselves. Does that make sense, guys?
Oh, yes.
I don't want to work with everybody.
She's telling like she's talking to people that are defining her. But no one's talking to her.
Do you guys understand me? Put some 7s in the chat.
7 in the chat room,
please. With everybody.
Stop mucking around.
Invite everybody? Yes. Do you want to drag people along? No. You would be better off running with people who want to run with you than trying to drag some folks that have never been in a business before. They don't understand the cost of business. They don't understand the cost in time. They don't understand that everything that can happen will happen. We just lost our father, and I'm still here.
Oh my God! Let's use the father thing.
Not to be here.
He was ashamed of you anyway.
Let yourself off the hook, guys. Go find new people. Right? It's what I do. I replace people the day that I sign
through
them
her
up.
friends.
Like, introduce me, Toni, to JV.
And then she uses the family. We lost our father.
Those people introduce me to those people, and sometimes
she might get some money and she can put it into her business
to find somebody who is as committed as you. Right?
That'd be fun.
So we have a March 8th, March 11th, March 20th are very, very important
This is meant to be a
days.
business.
Don't worry about any days after March the 20th.
Don't worry
Let's
about
focus
any
on
days.
these days, and then you'll hear it from me. Is that fair, guys? Just give me a yes in the chat. You will
Yes.
hear it. Not that I'm the end all be all, but we have meetings before, and then
Yes,
I have the
meetings for the
biggest mouth,
meetings.
and
She
they
has
know I don't
lawyers
really
who
care
have
what people
lawyers.
think. I'm just trying to get us into
Hey,
the promised
put your hand
land.
up if you
I'm
believe
like
that Megan
Noah,
has
like you can
lawyers that
chatter
has
all you want.
lawyers
You
in the
can
chat room.
do whatever, say whatever you
Isn't that
want.
crazy?
It will not deter me from
Not
getting you
deter
guys
me.
on this boat and into the
On
promised
the Noah's
land,
Ark.
and then let the
She's
haters
actually
hate. That's what they
lying.
do.
It's going to be, she's been
That's
trying
what
to
they
get
do.
people
We're
on
not
the other
focused
boat,
on
which is
hate.
called
We're focused on
Titanic.
love.
It's
And
not
then
really
I
happening.
then will be looking for 1,000 legends,
1,000
people who are now ready
legends.
to elevate. And I'm going to push you
Elevate.
to the point where you've never been pushed before.
Oh,
but we're
yeah.
not going to be in a grind. We're going to be in a groove. Everybody type groove in
Grinding
the
it.
chat.
Yeah.
And I'm so very excited about that. So listen,
Woo,
I
woo.
am going to do a very, very quick training. If you guys have
Are you?
questions, you should
Training.
not have any
Okay,
questions.
so shut the fuck
right?
up
There
and
should
stay
be
in
no
my room and give me
questions.
your $10.
That
Oh,
we start
$25.
today.
Sorry, I
There's
didn't
going to
mean
be
to
a
swear.
button in the
Cut it
back.
naturally.
Watch a video for US people only. You have until the 20th.
20th.
The 11th, it's the 11th, right? The 11th will be
11th.
international people, and we will then be working with you to get you activated. That's plenty of time until
Plenty
the
of
20th.
time.
It's plenty of time for you guys to go wake up people who are
You
sleeping.
need to wake up people
It's
who are
plenty of time
sleeping.
for you to continue to build for free. It's plenty of time for you to just talk about where we are right now, which is free,
Where are they?
$25. Don't talk about nothing else, because it won't matter if they're not in here, right? It won't
Okay.
matter. So free, $25, cuts off on the
Oh,
20th if
look,
you want to get a
when does
referral
it cut off?
bonus.
Does
It's
anyone know when it
that
cuts off?
simple. Okay,
It's
let me
simple.
share this with you guys, and then we're going to get rocking and rolling out of here.
Rocking and rolling out of here. Right.
All right.
Alrighty. We're
Can
back.
everybody see my screen?
I can't see your screen.
Hopefully you can. Let's see the chat.
She's just doing some training. And
All
how many
right, I'm
people
going
we
to do
got in
the
here?
fastest training ever. I've done this one
493
before.
because
I'm
she
not
shut the
going to
room. Everyone's
elaborate.
leaving
I
and no
just
one's
want you
coming
to
back
get
in to
it.
see
I
what's
also
happening.
have a long video that I did, and I have an 8-minute video that I did.
8-minute
These
video.
are the people that you are going to have on your team. Do not
6
be
people.
surprised. Discipline your disappointments. 6 people you will have on your team. The
Wow.
question is, who are you?
Who
Are you a
you?
quitter? Are you active? Are you a player? Are you a worker?
Player.
Are you a leader?
I'm
Or are
player.
you a stud?
I'm a stud.
That's what you're going to find out. Number
a
one,
stud.
you're going to have a lot of quitters on your team.
I'm a
I
quitter.
expect to have quitters, but they
Do
always
you?
come back. They just don't get your
Well,
time.
that's why the people keep coming back to the
Spend
Zoom meeting. Where's
80%
the
of your
1,000
time,
people that you were having, Megan?
or
They all
20% of your time
disappeared again,
with
haven't
the
they?
80%ers, right? 20% of your
20%.
organization
You
will do
taking notes,
80% of
guys?
the work. The 80%ers spend 20% of your time with them. I don't even answer the phone half the time.
No.
When I know a
let's ring
person
her
who
up.
is in and out
Good
of the
idea.
business, texts or calls me, I don't even take the time, because time is
Let's
valuable.
ring her up.
They're going to quit within 48 hours to 3
Where's
weeks.
Megan
They're going to
gone?
make excuses. They're unreliable. They have no
Megan.
stamina. They
Thank you.
always join things,
I'm
but
ringing now, Megan.
they rarely do anything at all, right?
Okay,
They usually
FaceTime.
does the most complaining. They have the
There we go.
most to say.
Ring her up
Why
now.
haven't we started yet? What's going on? What's
What's
because
going
they don't
on?
understand business. Don't
25.
even waste your time. Not in pre-launch, don't waste your time. Definitely not, right?
Phone's ringing, Megan.
You're going to have some active people in your group.
Pick up
These
your
are the
phone, Megan.
busybodies. When's the company going to launch? They do a lot of reading about how to get started, but rarely does the basics. Always getting ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. Always kind of meddling in everybody's business but their own. Busy
Meddling.
bees, right? They rarely sign
Meddling.
up very many people,
Mm.
but they micromanage everybody else's people, right?
Yeah.
Busybodies.
Busy.
Minding everybody else's business but their
Busy.
own. You don't have to tell them this, guys.
Yeah.
You'll just understand them by their action. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Just make sure it's not you. They have a lot of ideas with no execution. Those are active persons on the
Active
team,
persons.
right?
Yeah.
Always has suggestions, but very few signups because they're always busy micromanaging everyone else's
Micromanaging
business.
everyone.
If this is you, if you see yourself, don't take offense. just
take out. I'm going to
change,
pin her for a
just
bit.
do better,
Then I'm
right?
going to report her.
Shiny object syndrome people. These are the players. Sign
Players.
up about 2 to 3 people, but
I need a
expects to
screenshot of
still
Megan
get
for her
rich, right?
thumbnail.
They're looking for
Here we go.
spillover. Well, I'm just going to
So
wait
where do
for
you think she
people to
is?
spill over. Real leaders don't wait for spillover. They create it. So if anybody,
Are you a real
ladies and
leader?
gentlemen, start to talk to you about spillover,
Spillover.
okay?
Look at me, Megan.
They're not leaders.
Look at me.
If
Look at
you've
me.
already
I'm
paid
taking your
your
photo. I'm doing a
$25,
screenshot, Megan.
right? You've already paid your $25.
Yeah,
We
well,
don't have
dude.
anything to worry about, right? All you got to do is keep
How did you pay
building
your
for free
$25 is the
and
question,
waking
isn't
up
it?
your people, right? But 2 to 3 people, they barely do the basics. They've not
Yeah,
launched their businesses yet. They're still waiting for
This is a
Megan
business.
Lynch to do
So
it,
should I
or
register a
Johnny,
company for this shit?
or Clyde, or Coach Cola, or whoever to do it 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock. They've not
12
even
o'clock
launched their businesses
8
yet.
o'clock.
Okay. Always in and out of the business, sometimes on calls, sometimes plugged in, always has another business Zoom to attend. Oh, I was on another Zoom. Sorry, I missed out on yours. Never make it to the top of any company
Yeah.
because they have too many irons
Yeah.
in the fire, but has no real focus. Inconsistent is their first, middle, and last name.
Okay.
Here's the thing. If you're really building a network marketing company,
If you're really
there's no
building a
way that
business
you are
networking company,
building multiple network marketing companies
if
and
you're
being a
building
leader.
multiple network
There's no way.
companies,
There's no way you're really doing it the way real leaders do it. I'm
you're
not
not
saying you
doing it
can't
like real
be
leaders are
in
doing
multiple
it.
companies, but you can only really build one at a time.
One network
I've
company at a
not seen
time.
any real leader in the network marketing space
Okay.
who's not a company hopper
Hoppy. Oh, yeah.
be in TLC and Vibe and whatever else is out there and
The
be
Crypto Ponzi
giving
Scheme
your
Avenger
team
crew?
the best. Could you
Can't be
imagine
in
me
that.
guys
Can you
being
imagine that?
in building another company? When would I sleep?
When would I sleep?
Right?
Right.
It's just because those people are in multiple companies. They're
Yep.
probably dolphins. They just like to hang out and have a good
Dolphins.
time and be in the know of everything.
Don't pick
And
on the
I'm not trying
dolphins.
to hang out with people if we're not
Did
creating
the dolphin touch you
impact and
inappropriately?
income. They're always missing information. Like, okay, so what's going on? They're always calling me
Yes,
during the
what's
meetings
going on?
too.
What's
So catch
going
me up.
on?
I missed some stuff. I had
25
X, Y, and
years
Z to
and my
do.
life is
Those are the
still
players, right? They will play with
player.
your emotions if you let them. Do not let them.
Do not let them.
I don't let them.
I don't
used
let
to
them. I
back
talk
in the
about them
day.
on here
I
all the
was like
time.
you too. It's okay. I used to get all upset and like
Oh,
getting played all the time. Not me, not Megan Lynch,
not me.
not today, right? I only work with the ones that stay focused. Okay.
Okay.
Number 4, you're gonna have some workers.
It doesn't bother
They
her,
sign up
but she
5 to
keeps
10
talking
people,
about it.
but
Bit
always
of a deep
working.
giveaway.
On all the calls, they're plugged in 100% of the time. They're valuable to the team. They're always looking to serve in some type of capacity. How can I help? They will eventually develop into leaders, and they're coachable and teachable and willing to learn. They're action takers. They're not perfect,
Action
but they can
takers.
lead, and they follow the leader without hesitation.
Follow the
You want to have a
leader.
lot of workers, and you want to start developing these workers leaders. These leaders sign up 15 or more people, gets on every call no matter what. Look where we are right now. Do you guys not think that I could be somewhere else and be doing something else? I got a gazillion. I have a celebration to prepare for, right? But I also know that I
A
cannot just
celebration.
sit
So here
around
she
and
is. Her
just be a
father has
thinker and
died,
be crying,
theoretically,
right? Because I'm a leader.
and
And leaders lead while they
doing this.
bleed. Did you guys hear me? Type that in the chat. Real leaders lead while they bleed. They lead while they bleed.
Oh my God. I mean, have some
Get on
empathy for
every
your
call no
father.
matter what, ladies and gentlemen.
And now
Does
she's
some of the presentations and trainings, learning to master the 3-way
just
call.
incredible.
If you are getting off this call, guys,
This
and you're
isn't
going and
strength.
eating a
This is
sandwich,
stupidity.
and
If
you're
she
not
really
doing
has lost her
massive
father, she
3-way
either
calls,
A, wasn't close to
and
her father,
you're telling me that you are exactly where you want to
or
be income-wise.
she's just an
You're
animal.
telling me that you're going to make the mantelpiece in your own great grandkids' homes, that you don't have any more work to do to get this money.
Sorry, but I'm sort of neglecting the
They
chat
do
room
team
here,
huddles every
guys, but I
week.
really
If
do
you don't
appreciate
have a
being here.
team huddle
It's
going
really
on every
sad to
week
watch
that
someone
you
who
are
lose
running, you're not a
self-respect
leader yet.
publicly. It is. I'll put
It's
that across the
okay.
top.
You have time. Not much though, right? Even if people don't show up, you need to say, my team huddle that I meet with my team is every single Thursday, right? At 7:00, right before the call, and it can be 10 to 15 minutes. When do I meet with you guys? Type it in the chat for me, please. When do I meet with you guys? When do you know that you're always going to see me, even when I'm leading and bleeding at the same time? Type it in the chat. When are my team huddles?
She's obviously really lost it though,
Let's
eh?
see
I
where my
mean, she
leaders are.
really, I mean, even her sister's
12
not
and
in
8,
here.
12 and 8.
Well, she's
12
in
and
here,
8.
but she's
So
not
when
on the
someone's like,
stage, you
I
know?
don't know what's going on, you know what I say to them? Were you on the 12 o'clock? Were you on the 8 o'clock? Oh, no, I
And
missed it. Go
what
watch the
value did you
recording then.
get from being
I'm
here
not
other than me,
doing
of
the
course?
meeting after the meeting for people who don't show up. My time is valuable, nor should you. Point them to myvibe.io and say, catch yourself up. Now, I'm being stern with you. I'm being stern at you guys, not to you, because you're
telling
here.
people
Do you guys
off for
understand
things
that?
they haven't actually
Put a 1 in
done.
the chat if you understand. I'm not yelling
Because
at
even if you did want to join,
I
you
can't
can't
help
pay.
but to talk
Isn't that a bit
passionately.
crazy?
I'm trying to
Very
inspire
crazy.
you to stop letting these grown people waste your time. Do you know that if we only went into the
What's she
matrix
talking about?
with the 455 people that are on this call, we would be
She's counting them.
Everybody could
It
sign
was
up one person
507
and we would
before
be at
they locked the
800.
room.
Everybody could help those 800 sign up one person and 1,600 new people would come in. Those 1,600 could sign up one person and enough. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Let's ring her up
Last
again.
time I maxed
See if
out
she
the
answers.
matrix, I only had 8 people. And 8
Did
people
she?
turned into 88 that turned into 1,200. We can max it out with only the people that are on this call. And the rest
Okay.
of them could come in during the second wave. Okay.
So it looks like you're dying there in the water.
And you're
It looks
going to
like
be
a fish
faking
out of
me.
water, doesn't
You're
it
going to
really?
get the real transparent me, because once we start, because we haven't started fully yet, consistency will be the focus. You will never be in my legend group if you're not showing up ever, 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 right? Because I am a coach. I coached volleyball. Do you really think that I would play
she's like
one
a
of my
Donald Trump, eh?
players who
She's
didn't
just
come to
wonderful.
practice?
Most amazing
Yeah.
person on the planet.
Allen Iverson, one of my favorite basketball players, he said, we talk
All the
about
Donald Trump
practice.
lovers. I'm
Yes,
sorry about that
we're
comment.
talking about practice. You got to know what to do, and we are going to run the play over and over and over again. And guess what? I don't care if it's 7 of you right off the bat, we're going to get to that legendary status, and then everybody's going to be trying to know what we know. Leaders
Know
work
what
the
we
business
know.
like a
'Cause you gotta
9 to
know
5.
when to
But
hold
I'm
'em.
talking about the
Know
studs,
when
right?
to run.
If you think
Never
it's a
count
scam,
your money,
I
even if
still
you haven't
get
got any
paid.
when you're sitting
If
at
you
the
think that it's
table.
too good to be true,
There'll be-
I still get paid. If you join me, we both get paid. If you don't join me, I still get paid. There's 7 billion people on this planet, guys. Do not get caught up in the people who don't have any focus. They
Okay.
have the attention span of a gnat. They're all over the place, right?
That's insult. I did an
If
analysis
you
of
have
the
people
speech
like
that
that,
she's
go
doing,
find
and it's on my
somebody else.
YouTube channel. And honestly, it's actually on the
Constantly
homepage of
recruiting
my
new blood. You're
website.
always looking for
How
the
she
excited,
gaslighted this to people,
passionate, but keeps
because
a
this
level
one
head. Guys,
was
I'm
really
non-emotional,
disgusting.
right? But I do show
Because
emotion, and I'm allergic to excuses.
this presentation
So
she's doing.
after all
You
this
want to
work
listen
that our
to
team
the
has put in, we got 20
breakdown of
people in
what
the
she's
vault.
actually
We
trying to
have
do to people. It's pretty
millionaire
breathtaking.
and billionaire partnerships. You guys have just seen a piece of it.
Billionaire
Somebody said,
partnerships,
it
and
looks
she
like you
can't get
guys built
$25 of
Facebook
people.
inside of your platform. Like that's a
Pathetic.
bad thing. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. Why are we sending people to Facebook and WhatsApp and
Yeah.
Twitter and X or TikTok when we built it in ourselves?
Okay.
They can come over here.
Oh, so she's
So we're
built
allergic
Facebook.
to anybody's excuses.
And she can't get
Studs
a
are
payment
always
gateway
plugged
going.
into
That's sort of
everything,
ironic, isn't
works
it?
the business from ain't to faint, from morning to
Ain't to
night,
faint.
day and night, no matter
Oh, I've
what,
made a lovely
to
thumbnail.
get this stuff done, like my dad said. They're
Oh,
focused
my
on
dad! I
5 to
lost my
10,000 a
dad, but
month
he'd be so
in their
proud that I
first
just carried on.
week. In their first week,
Daddy'd
guys.
be proud of me.
How do you get there? Do the math on the
Do the
matrix.
math.
Do the math. You can
Do
do
the
it.
math.
3, 9, 27, 8. You can go down 7 levels in the
You can go
matrix.
down
and
7 levels,
do the
ladies and
math on
gentlemen.
what
Hey, I'll
7
bring up some of
levels
these
in the
comments. So
matrix looks
sorry.
like.
Megan,
Far more
let's go. We'll
than
start with
most
Jelly
people are
Snack.
making on a
Living
monthly
in the
basis
past, Megan.
in the
She
United States
is.
and all over the
And then
world.
we've got, it
Do the
all
math.
leads
Just
to, hey,
calculate $3 bills or $5 bills
WY. That name does my
times
head in, just
3,
saying.
9,
Heard that.
27,
It
81,
leads to paying $25. No
243,
value, no product, no word.
729.
You got it in
Do you
one.
know that I've gone 23 levels through somebody's organization already? John signed
Has
up
she?
Sarah, who signed up Kristen, who signed up this
Oh
person.
my God,
and
it's
probably
incredible.
way further than that.
I need to put
So
my
understand this, ladies and gentlemen. We are
understand
dream
this.
chasers, not product lovers.
Dream
but you're
tracers.
going to love our
No, we're
products
active
because you
chase
can
and
become a
progress.
product of the product. You know why you're going to
Become a
love the
product of the
product?
product.
Tell me right now in the chat, who's the
quickly.
product? Who's the product?
Who's
Type
the
it in the chat.
product?
So you better love the product.
We better love the product.
Absolutely. It is you. It is you. Now, do we have education in the vault? Yes,
We
but
have
in
it.
the
Ooh,
other
ladies and
parts
gentlemen.
of the product lineup,
Okay, I've
you can
updated the
create
thumbnail.
in there.
It's looking a lot better.
We're going to be forever expanding. So I want you to understand this. Stages of business. Where
Stages
are
of
you?
business.
Are you in recruitment mode right now? Are you
It's a
in
bit
sitting
better.
around like waiting? Well, when are we going to get started? I mean, I don't understand
When
why
are we
things
able
are
to pay
taking
the
so long. Blah,
$25?
blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Don't
blah,
say
blah,
that
blah,
to
blah,
people
blah,
who
blah,
say
blah,
that to you, but you can think it.
You can
You know what I
think
say
it.
to people?
Being
How many personals do you have right now? How many
personal.
personals do your personals have? Because pre-launch is only for
Okay.
leaders. It's
Oh,
not for people who want to use the product
pre-launch is
typically
for
because we haven't started
leaders.
yet and there is no product. We just so happen to be giving you guys mentorship, changing your mindset, letting you in vibe tribes, showing you what our vibe style is going to look like, where you can create. We just so happen to be giving you so much value for free, really.
So what are you actually getting? If
But
anyone
we
has
haven't
sat there
started
and
yet.
tried to work that out,
I could actually not talk about the products at all and just
why don't we
focus
tell
on
us about the wonderful
getting
products?
leaders over
You
here.
get taught.
Doing it in
This
a
is the
compliant
only
way,
thing they've
of
got
course.
is what she
But
calls
we're in
educational
recruitment
packages.
mode right now,
Recruitment.
or you might be in a different kind of mode. If you're in
Yeah,
management
like
mode, you're going to get
bullshit
annoyed real
mode.
quick. If you have to remind your people to get on the call, they're going to get on your nerves. I'm not doing it. I'm
Okay.
posting in the group. You think I'm checking for the other people? Nope.
Other people.
Or the people who got off early because they're like, oh, I'm tired of hearing about this, right? Those aren't my leaders.
438
Not looking
people.
for those
You've
people.
lost 80
Because
people
if you don't
since you've
stay in
been talking,
recruitment
Megan.
mode, you're going to go into management mode. Then you're going to go into complaining about the reps or the VPs, as we call them. Then you're going to start complaining that the company's not doing what you need the company
Honestly,
to be
you've got to
doing
listen to the
fast enough,
breakdown of this
and then you're going to be out of business.
presentation she's
So
doing on
understand
my
this. Stay in money
my
making
channel, man.
recruitment mode always.
it's
Always looking for
disgusting,
new
this
blood
one.
and new energy. Spend 80% of your time with the workers, leaders, and the studs.
Oh, wow.
20% of your time with the rest of them. They can
Hey,
see
Harry. Nice to
you
see
at
you
the
here.
convention on stage from their nosebleed seats, right? Because that's what's going to happen. Telling you right
Oh,
now,
we've got somebody in the
unapologetic
chat room
about
who
your
wants us to
hopes
use
and
our real
dreams. Do not let
names.
anybody waste your time. And I'm telling you guys
so
right
can
now,
we find you on the internet
I
then?
still love these
That's
people
cool.
as people, right? You don't have to be mean to them,
Why do
especially your
people?
family.
Is that what you? Is that the
It'll be
only thing
awkward
you
at the
could do to
family
find
reunion.
something
You don't have to be mean
to go
to
up
them.
against us
You don't
because
have to
we're
say,
exposing
you know
the
what?
scammer? Is that what these people are in
When
my
I make
room
all
who
this
don't
money,
use their
blah,
real
blah,
name?
blah.
Is that it?
You
Is
don't
that the
have to do
best you can
any of
do?
that.
Love it.
Watch the movie New Jack City. I love that movie.
New York City.
It's always business.
I'm using my
never
real name.
personal.
Well, it's
Just
not
because
actually,
I
but my
cut
name is
people off
Danny D.
doesn't
Hick.
mean I don't like
Is
them.
that what you? Is that the
It'll be
only
awkward
thing?
when you waste
Read
any
about
of
me
my
in the New
time.
York Times if you
Because
want.
as
Oh,
myself and my sister Reagan and my brother
oh, you think
Justin
it
and my
is?
brother Travis just lost our father on March the 3rd. We don't
March the
have
3rd, they
all
lost
day.
your
We
father.
don't
Haven't
even know
even
how much
buried
time
them, and
we
she's
have.
still
We
trying
have
to scam
right
people.
now.
That's
it.
dedication,
I can't
isn't
even
it?
tell you that you have 5 minutes from now. You have right now. Everybody
Right
type
now.
right now in the chat.
Everyone right now in the
So I
chat,
do
if
want
you
you to
can.
understand, I'm going to hop off of here with time to spare. Next week on Monday, I am going to be doing another powerful training
She is?
called,
Was that powerful?
let me find it somewhere in here. Let me stop sharing. Let me share right here. I was probably really close to that screen. I'm going to redo my spillover training, right? Because here's
Spillover
what you
training.
guys need to learn, and I'm going to just do the
I love the way she
click
keeps
through
on
real
telling
fast so you
people
can
they
see
need
the
to
letters.
learn, they need to
Spillover
do this.
is for leaders to create.
So do you
if
really
got people
believe
on
the
your
person that
team
was trying to berate
who are
us,
like,
do you
well, I'm
really
just gonna wait
believe
until
Megan's
you
got
do all the
something going
work.
here?
That's what they're saying. When they really say to you guys, I'm waiting for
You've got people
for
denying they have
spillover. They're
any
really
ownership
saying,
or
I don't want to
connection
do
with
any
her.
work because I'm lazy and I want you to do
What
all the
is
work. That's what they're
spillover?
really saying.
Spillover is when you've got no money
That's
and
what
you
they're
have to
really
stop your
saying.
tour.
So just ask them questions. Don't tell them they're lazy. So say, let me get this straight. So you just want to sit there and you just want everybody else to do the work so that we can overflow into your cup. Is that what you're telling me? It doesn't sound very good when you say it to them like that, but that's exactly what they're talking about, right? I'm not doing that. And when you don't cut the cord from people, especially babies, you actually stunt their growth. Do you know a baby can die if you don't cut the
Is that the
umbilical
best they can
cord
do?
correctly and quickly? So we cutting the cord on
Well,
these people.
hey, look, if
So you have to
I've
be
got
a
it wrong,
self-starter,
tell
right?
Megan I'd love
You
to
have to
interview
be,
her. I've
I'm
already
kind of
asked her
skipping
for an
through
interview
this
and
so you
she's
guys can
refused,
see
so I had
real
to
quick.
use her
Let me
AI
do it the other
version.
way because I'm going to do this training. You have to be a self-starter. You're going to
You have
understand
to
what
be
that
a
is.
self-starter.
You have to posture up on these people and stop meeping around like my dad always
Meeping
said.
around.
Stop meeping around these people, like scared of them. How you scared of your own people? How you scared of your own
So
cousin?
did she
If you're
come
going to
back from
call,
the tour because
well,
of her
what could
father?
they possibly say?
Or did she
No,
come
I
back
don't
because she
want
ran
to
out of money?
make
That's what we should have really
millions of
asked in,
dollars with
in
you.
the
I don't want
question,
to
isn't it?
impact the world. I don't.
I reckon it'd be the
Okay,
money.
no problem.
Do you think she'd come home for her own father's funeral?
Posture
I
up,
hope so.
guys. Level up. I feel like I can change the world, and we're about to do it.
I'm
It's why
about to do
everything's
it.
coming against us. You also have to have intensity. You have to have a sense of urgency. You also, the L in spillover is level up. You got to get to
Level up.
the point where you are elevated, right? Not your upline. You don't need your upline. I don't have an upline over here. There is nobody above us but God. You understand? Put a
God.
7 in the chat if you hear what I'm saying. There is nobody above me and Reagan and Dre and Tony and JV and
Well, how
Mike.
come
There's
Dre
nobody above us.
claims he's not
We started the
connected
matrix.
then?
So if we're sitting around waiting for somebody to spill over into our organization, it would never come
Never
because
come.
we are at the top of the matrix. You are at the top of your matrix. So level up and don't even worry about what's coming from above, right? You got to worry about what you're going to spill into your organization.
There
So
you
do you
go.
guys understand what I'm
That
saying?
means
If
they'll
anybody
have
talks to you
to
about
subscribe to my
spillover in
YouTube
your
channel
brain,
before
you
they
can
post a
say
comment.
you're lazy, but you can't say
That
that
should
to
slow
them.
them down a wee
You
bit.
can say, so what you're telling me is you don't want to do any work. You just want me to do it. Okay. And no, Mimi Acosta. That's not what I meant. Okay. I was just checking. I just had to ask the question because it sounded like to me that you just want to make as little as you possibly can and you want me to do it though. I was just checking.
Wow, talk
That's
about
the
gaslighting,
conversation you guys
man.
want to have with your people. The other
Gaslighting,
L is
you're.
leadership, right? You got to
This is.
develop into a leader. You got to do team huddles,
You got to
launch
do nothing.
people,
You
and
don't
no
have to be
therapy
gaslighted by this
sessions.
person.
I've done more crying with you guys, but I didn't ask you for your advice. I'm just going to cry it out and I'm going to pick up
I'm just gonna put on my
myself
bitch
by my
face and
bootstraps.
carry
I'm
on.
gonna keep on pushing and I'm gonna be obedient. Discipline is the bridge between
Obedience.
goals and accomplishments. You got to be obedient. You got to set goals, guys. We are intentionally rolling this company out exactly the way that we want to roll it out. Ain't nothing fly by night. Nothing.
Oh my God, I can't believe they're actually
That
asking
20th
people to
day
make
is
payment into
very
a bank account.
significant to me. It's my daughter's birthday. It's the first day of spring. Somebody type spring forward for me. Type spring forward for me
Spring
because that's what
forward.
we're about to do. Everything's intentional. The V stands for value. Time is precious. Do not be wasting time on people who don't deserve your time nor energy.
Or energy. And that's
Because we
exactly.
don't have all the time in the world,
And they
right?
should talk about me.
Evaluate your personals. Evaluate them by the doers. If they're not doing anything,
Yeah,
why
they're
are
not
you even
doing anything.
talking to them? 1 minute of your life you're never going to get back again. And then you want to make sure you're taking inventory of your organization, right? Take inventory of who's running. Because you're going to do team huddles and you'll find out. And then they're going to evolve as leaders. They're going to follow the system. They're going to market everywhere and they're going to become more refined, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to gain a new skill set. That is spillover. So I'll go into greater depth, guys, but I'm going to finish early today.
That's a beautiful PowerPoint, isn't it? Look at it.
Just give some love in the chat if this training helped you. And Tony, if you'll just pull back up one more time the calendar, that would be super fantastic if you would do that.
Because he's got to preach to the
looking
418 people in the room.
1 second. And someone mentioned the date was wrong. Yes, I do see that. So it should be March 12th, but it isn't changed. So I can't do that right now.
Oh,
There's so much I can do, and there's so much I can't do immediately. So it's all right.
Oh.
I will change the date. Pretend it's March 12th, but I'll change it for you guys.
were we doing the 12th? I thought we were doing the 11th.
We did say the 12th and the other one, but either way, I'll change it after this. But the point is, you guys,
You know what? I would leave it at the 11th and then just change the other one.
perfect.
Okay.
So,
Crypto
I just
and
wanna,
international payments start.
Yeah, I just want to remind everyone, Megan, to go to our policies on our page at thevibe.io. There you don't have permission to record this and or live stream it. It's copyright infringement.
Okay.
All right, go on to your Tony.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Oh,
it
no,
is
you told
copyright
me.
infringement.
Oh
So
my God, what's going to
if
happen
they
to
do
me?
it,
They've been
they will
trying to get
soon
my
hear
videos
from us.
removed, and they just
So
keep
keep on
getting.
if you want
Right?
to, right?
Okay.
So 8, 11,
Did you
20,
display it
guys,
on the
burn
screen?
that in your memory. What and if
And you
somebody
put that
says
at the
what
end
happens
or the
after
beginning?
the 20th, don't worry about it.
I'll just cut out the years from now. Oh my
Don't
goodness.
worry about it. We're focused on the 8th, the 11th, and the 20th.
Obviously, she
Because
didn't
if
get
you
enough
give people
victims
too
in
much stuff,
Detroit.
they start asking too many questions, and they go down a
You should see
rabbit
the
hole and
thumbnail.
they don't
We'll have a
move.
look at this
Right?
afterwards.
So the 8th, U.S. payments, we're going to test. 11th, crypto payments, we're going to test. The 20th, and somewhere in between there, potentially, there's going to be other payment options as well. But we'll test those as we go. But we wanted to do the 20th. No more $10 referral bonuses. So you want to get all of your people in before
Joe
the
from
20th.
Detroit.
And I
Nice
know
to
this
meet you,
question
Joe.
is
Did
going
you
to
go
come
to
up,
the
and I might
Did
have
you
to
go to the
ask
meeting,
Dre
mate?
about it. Somebody's going to ask Toni, what if I get them in as a free person before the 20th, but they don't get a chance to pay?
Good point.
You get them in as a free person, they don't have that's not good.
Yeah. So it's not good. So
No.
here's the thing. If you want a
Yeah.
$10 referral bonus, you better get busy today. And you better get all your people in today. You better call
Have you
all
ever
your
gone to
people you
YouTube
already
and
have
searched
in
for
your
the name
downline
Megan Lynch?
today.
Oh,
and
hello.
get
What's
them
happening in the?
mugs to pay
What's
25
that?
bucks. Get them to pay 25. I know with crypto payments, you can sometimes pay for other people in crypto because it's not connected to a US account or anything like that. You can't do that with MasterCard, Visa card, or anything like that.
Oh, Tony.
And those things are
Fuck
coming,
off.
but we want to test these two first. And you guys might see
So
another
Tony's in our chat
payment
room at the moment.
option
Absolutely
pop
brilliant.
up between now and the 20th. Okay. The card options will be available before the deadline. You have US Bank right now. Potentially, yes. Bank on it, just what we have right now. Okay. So we have a couple final API touches we have to do. So good question, Aisha, or I think that's your name. Bank on it being a
So
no.
Tony's
Bank on
in
what you're
our
looking at
Tony's
right
in
now.
our chat room at
So
the moment.
US payments start. It's kind of like an ACH. You can punch things in, and we're actually going to coach and train you guys on how to use that. It's super simple, but you do have to wait like 72 hours once you've done it, just so that we can see. That's not going to be our primary, but
Good
it's our
stuff.
most simple, and we love that partnership. So we want to use that partnership for the future. Okay. So that's why we're deciding to roll that one out first. So again,
I can't believe she's actually trying to
you
tell
have
us that
until
we're
the
not allowed to
20th.
stream their meeting. And I'll go, oh, sorry.
All right.
I
Well,
didn't
I'm out of
realize
here.
that.
Darn it. The heck. I'm 1 minute over.
Oh.
So I'll upload this recording, guys, so that you can have it. You really shouldn't have that many questions, but I am
So
going to open up
Tony's
the
got the
Telegram
balls to
chat
come
so you
in
can
here.
ask in there. But you have to be plugged into everything. Okay. 12 o'clock. And the next one is Monday. We're going to do a call on Monday at 12 o'clock. So on Zoom right
That's
now.
normal.
So people know what you can-
myvibe.io. But yes, it will be changing. Be sure and get into Vibe Tribe. Don't forget to fill out that Google form. I think I put it in the chat. I'm going to do it again. And you guys, it's really up to you. I think you talked about this, Megan. It's up to you to get this to your teams. Get this to, you guys can go in your back office. You can see who your referrals are. You can see their email. You can see their contact information. You need to let them know if they're
Hey,
not
Jelly
plugged in,
Stick,
because as
go
we
into
move
the,
forward, we don't bring people that are not plugged in and haven't logged in and
Are
all
you
of those
plugged
things,
in?
right, Megan? They're not coming.
They're not. Yeah. I'm not putting a whole bunch of free people into the matrix. I don't care if 7 people went in the matrix. I'm not even kidding.
Right.
I don't care if there were 7 people in the matrix.
Well,
We're not putting free people inside of the
amazing.
matrix. It's only $25 people.
Only
And on the
25. At
20th,
least I know they're
nobody's
watching our
going in the
videos.
matrix
And look,
right now. It's just that
395
we need to have some
people.
hard deadlines,
So they had
because we're
507
launching this month.
here at the max.
And you guys know the only reason why we're kind of spacing it out like this is because we're getting a brand new back office
Are
that
you?
nobody can get into that back office.
Oh,
if
well, I'm
they're
already in
free.
there.
So if all the haters want to pay
We're
money
haters.
and
We're
get
actually
in,
people
we'll
exposing you for
gladly
running
take
a
your
scam.
money
It's
and
completely
then
different.
boot you out for not following our
Yeah.
policies
Is that
and
like
procedures.
the
But we're not going to
link thing
put
that you had
a whole
going?
bunch of free people
Free
into our
people.
brand new
Why would we wanna-
Lamborghini of a
Ooh.
back office.
Oh, Lamborghini,
So
is it?
that stuff takes
Oh, it's
time,
like YouTube.
and we
It's going to be like
shifted
YouTube and it's
in
going to
the
be like
midst.
Facebook.
We had to pivot,
And you're going to
right,
take your
off
300
of the
people in there
platform we're on
when you tell
now
everyone that you've got
into the other
60,000
one.
members.
So
Are you
we're
shitting
very
me?
much on track on what we're
Ooh,
doing.
she's sweating like a
We
rapist
just
now.
unforeseen
Her father
crazies out here.
has
We should have
just
known,
died
but
and she's in
that's
here
okay
trying to
because
scam
they
people.
allowed us
You can't make
to
this shit up.
transition into a Lamborghini or
A
a
Lamborghini,
yacht,
you wouldn't know
if
what a
you will,
Lamborghini is. It'll
of a
bit you on
back
the
office
ass.
with all the
And
bells
I don't want to know about your
whistles,
back office.
I am so very excited. So I
Well, why
truly
aren't you in
believe
there now?
that those people
Why
were
wasn't
not
this
sent
set up
by
at the beginning?
the devil. They were sent by God.
Because you need
to say, listen,
mainstream
let me show you
media
where
to
your
try to
holes
get
are.
traction.
Let me show you where your compromising positions are on your boat. And let me show you how to fix it now before you have 10 million, $1 billion sitting in there. And then we're dealing with people who don't understand who the heck we
Hey,
are
don't use my name in vain.
in this season right now. Like I am Esther, read about her, right?
Right.
Read about her.
Meg, here's the thing. You know what? We can take some lessons
This is like a
from
tea
how
party
hard some
where they're
people are
trying not to
working,
talk about
right?
us.
Even if you have a couple people,
And they're trying
it
to say
doesn't-
we're
you just
not
have a few
making an
people.
impact.
You just have like 2 or 3
And they
people
can't
that
stop
care
talking
about what you're
about us.
saying.
It's freaking hilarious.
That's okay. That's all you
Yeah.
need is 2 or 3 people that
His
care
father
about what
died
you're
on the
saying.
2nd of March.
Listen to this.
And she's
We're gonna do
organising a
training on it.
celebration.
The strange person that we know
Here we go.
about. I can't be nice right now. Lord forgive me, right? You know my heart. The weird, he's
Here we go.
like, really? You sit on every Zoom.
I haven't been on
but
here for
here's the
weeks.
thing, this is what we can learn from him. He's on every Zoom before I get on there. We got to take lessons from him. And he has 3 other strange people. Because you know how you guys are always like,
Well, here we
my
go.
people are really weird. So are these people, ridiculous, weird people. And guess what?
What?
He found people just as weird as him to follow him on every
They were
Zoom.
already busting scams with
You
me,
telling
young
me
lady.
that this weird person can go find some other weird people
And have we
they
caused
show up to
disruption?
every Zoom?
Yes, we
I
have.
could do a blitz right now, every hour on the hour, and they would be on here. Let's go find some people like them.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That
Thanks,
are weird,
guys.
but they're on fire.
Can you
for
unlock your
vibe.
meeting
And
then?
the thing is, they share so much information about me. I have signed up 140 people and counting from
Fact.
those.
Why have you had to lock the meeting for them?
140. How many of you guys want to sign up?
Well, how come there's
140
only
people? Well, get yourself out
384
there
people in
so
here and
some
you've
weird
claimed to
person
have
can start talking about you,
66,000
and they're going to
members?
drive traffic to you, right?
Oh, my God.
That's what he does. He drives traffic. He just doesn't have all the correct information. But no,
Okay.
behind MLM,
I think I do.
I'm so happy to be on there. That means you made it. And they're always partly
You definitely
right
haven't made it, lady.
and partly wrong on
Like,
stuff. So I always
partly
go to
wrong.
behind MLM so I can read and kind of decipher. That guy gets clicks. He gets paid to write
Oh,
negativity
the old
about
click
people.
one.
I've been on
Love
behind
that
MLM
one.
twice, and I was
If
like,
anyone ever
yes,
thinks I
I made
profiteer
it. And
from
guess what happened?
doing this,
I got on
make
behind
you laugh.
MLM, and one of the biggest fish network marketers
Is
on
that
the
right?
planet that is a ghost
Is that
called me.
what's his name?
He
I've
was like,
forgotten
I
his
saw
name.
you on behind MLM. I'm like, oh my God,
I saw you on him.
I thought you weren't real. Thank you so much.
I
I
love
never,
that one.
Oh,
I
that's
never
good. We can
thought I
put you
would
on there
meet that
again if
guy.
you
I
like.
can't even say his name on here, guys, because he's that ghostly,
Oh,
right?
it must be
And I'm not
Ryan
even going to
Jew,
do
is it?
that because he called me on the phone and I was waiting for that phone call. So I want you guys to understand, we have made it. Like we're almost going onto this boat. So go find some people like
Well, it's good because
that
you don't
who are
need
gonna
such a
be
big boat now.
consistent and gonna show up on
381
everything
people.
and are gonna present information, and they do
Can't make this shit
YouTube
up, can you?
videos, they write emails, they do so much for Vibe. So thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Many,
so anyway,
many thanks.
guys,
And Tony's
Let me
telling
go
us we're
ahead and
not
get
allowed to
off of here
broadcast the meeting.
before
And
I
why is
really
that?
act
Why
like
wouldn't you
my
want us to
father.
broadcast your meeting?
Peace and blessings, everybody. We will see you on Monday. Get to work 8th, the 11th, the 20th. Those are the most important dates. See you later. Peace and blessings.
See ya. God bless you. God's not helping you, Megan. All right. Well, that was quite fun, actually. I really enjoyed that meeting today. I haven't actually been on here for a couple of weeks because I've been busy working. But let's flip over to the other window I have, the biggest launch ever. Well, let's go straight into the beautiful article here by Behind MLM. That's a laugh. Hold on, let's see if we can get that in the screen. I think we did. Did we do a good job of that? I think we did. Yeah, so she was talking about this article here that Behind MLM has published. And she's just made an amazing claim that some major scammer has reached out to her. And it's all because of this article. And she wants to thank us for helping Behind MLM put this article on his website. Now, he has published over 10,000 articles that I know of. And he publishes every multi-level marketing opportunity available to warn people from getting scammed. And it was absolutely brilliant that she's in here. But then we've got Andre, who's denying that he's an owner of VYB in here. So how does that add up? And if you think that was made up by Oz, as they call it, you go down to the bottom here, and he's having a chat with Oz, telling him that he's not the owner of Vibe. What the fuck? It's just like that's so funny. And then you've got Queen of Karma. She's in here having conversations. And look at that. So absolutely brilliant. So have a read of that article. I can post it in the chat room now. But go have a read of them. Just search Behind MLM and then put VYB and you'll find the article. It's not hidden anywhere. The other things that we wanted to have a look at today was the this payment. So first of all, we've got the thumbnail for today, and we got a couple of videos that you can find of Megan's tour. And, you know, to be honest, and even to be fair, without berating her for trying to do a seminar, it was a flop. We got little wee videos from people who were given to us of how she was doing. But typical tour, she would have a handful of people. And this is a group photo of the people who attended her big tour where she's going to build the matrix. And you are going to make $442,860 a month if you sign up and lock your position into the matrix for $25. And if you locked your position in the matrix for $25, you were going to be given a marketing kit. A marketing kit where you can actually go out there and sell, and as she calls it, recruit. Well, she has another name, build. And then she released all her packages, and she's come up with 7 packages, which are basically all identical, and they're all educational packages so that you can actually build your business. Now, we did hear her talking to one 90-year-old lady. I'm pretty sure a 90-year-old lady who wants to be in the matrix doesn't want to start up a business and have you educate her on how to build her business. And then yesterday, we actually had her merchandise have come out. And the merchandise literally is actually even more of a joke because I'll show you what you do with merchandise, because at the end of the day, anybody can basically set up a website on Printify and create their own merchandise and literally upload a logo. I think even I have got merch, and I set it up ages ago. So I think linksdeheck.com, all right, just to show you how silly and easy it is. Because I think I started up something a wee while ago and never finished it. Sign up for Shopify. T-shirts. Here we go. So look, this is another company called tpublic.com, and you can literally get your merch set up. So this is my brand, and here's my T-shirts. And for $23, you can order a T-shirt with my logo on it. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. So that was set up within a few minutes, right? So now I'm just trying to find the link to their merch style. Is it here? Here's the shop. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, they've obviously gone out on tour, lost money, and now trying to, and you can tell these obviously aren't real shirts. You can see their logo shoved on top of the shirt, especially that one of the guy. I mean, that does not look like a real shirt. And then you can come down here and you can now buy this. So this is literally a money grab. And you can buy it. Why the hell would you want to have Vista Printing? Look at this. So this is where the contact details, vistaprinting.com at the bottom. So it's just another thing that you can do. So Vista Printing is the owner of this here, and they've just got their logos. So that's exposed that idea. Oops, I spat on my mic. That's better. Oh my goodness. And you can see, obviously, just as we loaded that, all those white shirts. So if you load this again, you watch the shirts, they've just got logos banged on top of them. And 1, 2, 3, oh, it doesn't hold it. It might be able to go there. No, it didn't work. Oh, so that was a flop. So this is just a money grab. Wait, there's more. There's more. What else do I want to show you? Money grab. Yeah. Now we want to have a look at the policies because Toni has come into our chat room that we've set up. Now, if you want to join our exposing Megan and Regan Lynch twin deceivers WhatsApp group, I'm going to somehow figure out how to put the link into the chat room. Hold it. What's this here? Link, share, copy link. All right. So in the chat room, you can see the link to our WhatsApp group. And Toni, during the meeting, has come in there and given us their policies. So to remind us that we're not allowed to stream their meeting. And if that is true, then why would they not want us to stream their meeting and promote their services? I mean, you tell me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab these terms of services, and they've even got other details, policies. I'm going to put them into ChatGPT, and we're going to ask ChatGPT. Below is the terms and services for VYB, and they have told us that we are not allowed to stream their meetings. If I was to reply to this statement, what would be a good message to write? And also, could you please give me all the red flags about their terms and conditions? All right, so now we'll post them in there, and hopefully we'll be able to just ping that off. All right, so while that's writing that, we're going to have a look at this. So this is the new thing that they just announced on the meeting. So payments for the United States turns on today. So you can give them $25. Now, this is another money grab because obviously they've tried launching merch to get money in. They're using Vistaprint to create T-shirts, which means, hey, here's our logo. Anybody can bang a logo on a T-shirt. Here's an example of my own logo that I've banged on a T-shirt to show you how easy that is to do. And if you want to buy my shirt, you can find it on my links, but I don't assume I want you to. So now what they're telling people that we want your money, we're poor, we're washed up scammers. Give us $25 and we'll give you a bank account details. So I assume that you log into the VYB, which has been going since 2018 that you may not realize. And you can basically get their bank account number and just throw money at them. All right. And then with that, she did say that you were going to get a marketing package. And we got the marketing package sent to us on Canva, and it was from Toni. And Toni has also been scrutinized. We have a lady who's reached out to us telling us that 10 years ago, Toni tried to do a lawsuit against them and lost. And now that company is doing a lawsuit against Toni, and they've just filed paperwork. So Toni is getting served papers for something that's going on that I don't need to get involved in. But she's obviously not ethical and got bad business practices. And she's been employed or coached into helping Megan and Regan promote this forced matrix, 3 times pyramid forced matrix Ponzi scheme. And now they have had their payment processes shut down, even though they allege that they are going to have multiple payment processes set up, but they can't because Tiger Pay has already gone after them because they had signed an agreement with Tiger Pay that they were not going to do anything around multi-level marketing. So Tiger Pay, who we reported to, have come back to us and told us that they've effed with the wrong people and they're going to prosecute them for wasting their time. And they also told us that they had hardly got any payments through in the first place. So then they switched their payments to Now Payments, which is a platform that allows you to take payments via crypto and other payment gateways. And they have also shut down their payment. So for the last, 6 weeks, Megan has not been able to receive any money from people. And she keeps repeatedly telling people it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We've got multiple payment processes, but none of them want to give her any means of collecting money. So now she's telling people her bank account number. This is desperation. This is what this is. This is the last desperation attempt to get money in. So that on the 8th, which it's the 9th here in New Zealand, and it is something like 7:18 in the morning, which I'm going to put my clock up because you guys, that's unusual for Danny to be up that time. So I'm going to put my wee clock up. There we go. It's my clock. And also, it's a good time to probably ask you guys, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Because remember what Megan said, I'm doing this just for YouTube clicks. Now, I get about $300 a month from my YouTube channel, and I have 1,900 videos on my YouTube channel that I've done over the last 3 years. So it's definitely not a money-making exercise doing this if you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber. My why is because I was brought up in a religious cult. 2 people in my immediate family died by suicide because they couldn't live up to the expectations of the Jehovah's Witness organization. When I see people like Megan gaslighting people, I look at her as an elder or a ministerial servant that used to be in the religion I was part of, gaslighting people and forcing them to make decisions in life rather than freely being able to make your own decision whether you want to invest or not. So because of that reason, that is my why. For her to claim that we're doing this because we're profiteering from YouTube clicks, yes, I'm not doing it for free. And yes, I'd love to make a full-time job at a busting scammers. And also, Megan is not the only scammer I go after. I currently have 400 people in my database that I actively go after on a daily basis. I'm always gathering information, putting it into their database, and updating it. My database is accessed by 6 different countries and 6 different law enforcement agencies that are government-based. And I also have media who access my database as well, and they gather information from what we put into that data. If you are a government agent, if you are a reporter, and you want to do a story, on the 11th of March, in 2 days' time, Bloomberg is releasing a documentary-style video featuring Sam Lee and my quest to go after him. I don't know how much I will be in that video. I'm hoping quite a bit, but it's come together quite well. They filmed me for 6.5 hours here in my home, and it's going to be quite exciting to see what comes out. So I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. I've never actually changed my stance and my why to come out with low-hanging fruit insults that we're doing this for YouTube clicks like Queen of Karma, Julie Anderson, for example. We've just got nothing better to do with our time. But no, we're on a mission to expose these people. And also, if you have subscribed, I'll clean your window screen. This is Sadie. She's my cleaning lady. She'll clean everybody's window screen, computer screen. Thank you, Sadie. Go back under the desk. No, that's brilliant. Anyway, so what I did, so we're going back to these payment gateways here. We've got payment gateways for the United States, bank account. Don't make payments unless you read and watch the training. That must mean they've got some sort of disclaimer in there. Payments for crypto and international crypto only, turn on. So they're going to give you a wallet address to chuck your money into. The $10 referral bonus for turns off. So what she's basically saying that she's not going to pay referrals anymore. So she's going to increase her sales by 40% by literally not paying people a referral fee. Now, who has actually referred? Is it Graham Frame? Who actually has been paid by Megan? I would like to know. If you have recruited, I know Tammy Jackson's up to about $700 worth of recruitment money. Has anyone that has logged into the back end, managed to get payments from people, actually been paid by Megan or Regan? If not, let me know because I'd love to know whether she actually pays out on what she says. Because so far to date, we have no proof that she's actually paid any referrals to anyone that's recruited. Crypto training will be held this week. Times posted in VYB. So what I did is I looked at those payments, that message, and I asked ChatGPT to give me a red flag breakdown of it. Here we go.
This payment updates image raises several red flags that scream cash flow issues and desperation. Here's
Wow.
what stands out.
All right, so let's listen to number one.
Payments for the United States turns on today, March 8th, bank account only. If a legitimate business had a stable payment system, it wouldn't need to turn on payments sporadically. This suggests previous payment processes shut them down, likely due to fraud concerns. Bank account only is a major red flag. Why are standard credit card options unavailable? Likely because payment providers flagged and blocked transactions due to high chargebacks or fraud reports.
That's right. Now, I've done online shopping for quite a few years, and I know that if you piss off your merchant, they do not take a bar of it. So, for example, I have a drop shipping business. I do drop shipping. I thought it would be a good idea to put face masks on my website when COVID was happening, and that they were deemed a medical device. A face mask, yes, and not not the big N92 mask, not the big flash one, just normal basic masks. And they just removed my merchant account because they didn't want to get in trouble with Visa or MasterCard. So, and that was Shopify. So these guys, as soon as they start getting people doing chargebacks, that's why if you have paid that $25 on your credit card, do a chargeback on it, because then that will solidify the fact that they're not allowed to have a payment gateway. And also Tiger Pay, said to us that they're going to go after them with hammer and tong because they have signed an agreement that they weren't going to do what they did do, and they now have a real world problem because these people aren't in the decentralized world, if you know what I'm saying.
Do not make payments unless you read or watch the training. This sounds like damage control. They know people will complain or get confused, so they are forcing recruits to watch their scripted content before paying, likely to deter immediate refund requests or skepticism.
Yeah, it's a money grab, isn't it? It's just, let's go. Now, number 3 was quite good as well. They've got some really good... ChatGPT, if you're ever thinking about getting involved in any opportunity, chuck it into ChatGPT and ask it for some common sense.
Payments for crypto and international, crypto only, turn on March 12th. Why the delay? A real business doesn't have staggered payment activations unless they are scrambling to set up new processes after getting shut down. The mention of crypto only for international payments is a classic Ponzi move. They are trying to shift payments to crypto to avoid chargebacks, bank disputes, and legal tracking.
Yeah. So that's all good. Now, this plaque that I'm reading this from is actually on the thumbnail of the video you're watching, so have a look at that.
$10 referral bonus for charter membership turns off at 12 p.m. PST March 20th. The referral bonus is blatant proof of a recruitment-based scheme. Real businesses don't need to pay people to bring in others. Only MLMs and pyramid scams operate like this. The turns off at 12 p.m. PST deadline is another pressure tactic to create urgency and push people into paying quickly before they realize the scam.
Yes. So how do you feel about these girls now? I mean, this is their own breakdown of their own payment update.
Crypto training will be held this week. Times posted on MyVibio. This is likely a smokescreen to justify pushing crypto payments, training sessions that will just be another sales pitch. If they need to train people before payments are accepted, that's a sign of a confusing, sketchy, or intentionally deceptive payment system.
Yep. And the final verdict?
This looks like a company struggling to process payments after being flagged or shut down by banks and credit card providers. The shift to crypto is a desperate attempt to keep the money flowing, and the referral bonuses show this is nothing but a recruitment-driven cash grab. Anyone thinking of paying into this should run the other way.
Yeah. So if you go to the homepage of my website, this video that's on the homepage of my website is actually Megan doing that presentation that she just did. And honestly, the breakdown of this to things which I'm not going to bring up. So I don't even know if I've got it. I did. I went through the whole, what am I trying to say? Hey, Pixel. The video of her gaslighting people. I don't even know how to explain what I'm doing, but she did this video and we went through it step by step. This video, there it is. That's what I want to look at. So why does this come up here? So 6 people you have on your team, and that video she went through today, if you listen to that video, it's a very powerful video and a mind manipulating video. Honestly, if you've got anything to do with your time, go to my homepage of my website and watch that 44-minute video of the breakdown of the psychological warfare that she's playing on your mind by playing that video and even gaslighting that to you. It was absolutely amazing. I've never actually seen a video where I've watched it and I thought, oh my God, this is just 101 scammer gaslighting techniques. It was unreal. All right, so the other thing what we did is we just went through and we just chucked in their terms and conditions to ChatGPT. And we've asked ChatGPT yeah, to actually go through their own terms and conditions and give me a red flag on them.
Reply to their statement about not streaming their meetings. Oh, so now Vibe suddenly cares about privacy? Funny how that works. If everything they are doing is so legitimate, why are they so afraid of people sharing their meetings? Maybe because once you strip away the hype and fast-talking sales pitches, there's nothing left but a recruitment-based scheme designed to keep people paying in. Newsflash, you don't get to control the narrative when you're running a public-facing, income-claiming, MLM-style scheme. If you're promising financial success, people have the right to see what's really being sold, and I'll make sure they do.
Right, so I've just messaged that to Toni, who seems to think it's a good idea to come in here and tell us what to do, and I'm just sending that directly to her now because I know she's watching this video because they haven't got anything better to do with their time. And I'm also going to make sure she is by giving her the link to this very meeting. And now we're going to go through their terms and conditions. So we got in the back office, we got a message from Toni, which is just ridiculous. And Toni is the lady who's doing all the presentations. And Toni's also the lady that's currently facing a court case by somebody else who's disgruntled with using her services. And this is what she
Danny
said.
Heck, you're illegally streaming a private meeting. This is not fair use or public content. Our policies, https://www.thevib.io/policies/ I have been informed to contact you. Since you actively post in here, this is the contact method I chose.
All right. So she's been told because she's trying to get legal. And just remember, Megan Lynch has said that their lawyers have lawyers and they've never even made a claim that of lawyers' names. And they have gone through and set up everything and dotted every T and crossed every I. So we've just gone through their own terms and conditions and we've asked ChatGPT, which isn't me, to give us an opinion on the red flags about their terms and conditions. So let's have a listen about their terms and conditions and let's see the breakdown that ChatGPT has given us. Now, I haven't read this yet, just happened a few seconds ago.
Red flags in Vibe's terms and conditions. They can change the rules anytime. Vibe reserves the right to modify, update, or replace these terms at any time. This means they can change the terms whenever it benefits them, including things like payout structures, reward expirations, or refund policies.
And we've just seen that. They've told people that they're now turning off the $10 reward that you get for referring people. So they've just changed. You might have set up a whole marketing strategy thinking, oh, I'm going to refer all my friends into Vibe and I'm going to fund it with the $10 rewards that they offer if you entice a friend or a family member to pay $25. And also, for the last 6 weeks or more, they haven't had any way of anyone paying that $25. So you might have been busy recruiting and then they're telling you that you can only get people to pay in via bank account. And how are you going to prove that somebody's paid into a bank account and get your $10 referral fees? This is what these terms are doing. They're just changing the narrative.
Vibe bucks are completely worthless. Vibe bucks have no real-world monetary value and cannot be transferred or resold. This is a Ponzi tactic, keeping money locked inside their ecosystem so people can't easily withdraw or cash out. Plus, they expire after 30 days if you don't log in, forcing continuous engagement.
Yeah, so I'm just copying these and send them off to Toni in the background because she might as well get a copy of them. And it's so funny. Oh boy, and we've got some messages here which I better have a look at. What have we got? Oh, we'll just okay, it looks like we've been featured in their chat room. I just saw a message in there. I'll read this no refund part. This will be good.
No refunds unless they say so. Payments for subscriptions, services, and digital products are non-refundable unless explicitly stated. This means once they get your money, you're stuck with it. Good luck getting a refund when things fall apart.
Yeah, so a company that's legal and what do they call a company that's legal and got every I dotted and every T crossed, I said it better that time, has to resort to getting people to do their dirty work for them. So Toni Marek has just posted this in there. Imagine being part of a company where they're asking you to lynch up people. So report this video for harassment if you are on this call. Your name is being made public only because they are allowing people to use their name. They should be instructing people to sign in to their Zoom meetings with made up names. So there was a comment in one of our chat rooms in this very meeting where they were trying to expose people that have nicknames and they were trying to put their public names out there. Now, anybody in their right mind who's involved in an investment opportunity that's been flagged on behind MLM and, literally exposed as a scam. And then Megan and Regan have a whole history. When I started going after Megan and Regan, we went to their YouTube channel and highlighted 500 of their videos that they've had over the last 5 years, put them into ChatGPT and asked it to give me all the red flags of all the names of the Ponzi schemes that they've been promoting that have, either done what they said they were going to do or failed. And we got 10 different multi-level marketing opportunities. Every single one of those multi-level marketing opportunities that they have been promoting in the past never delivered on what they claimed, all fell over and have been all flagged as scams and Ponzi schemes. Now we've got Megan and Regan coming out saying they're so sick and tired of being promoting all these other Ponzi schemes that have fallen over. They're going to start their own Ponzi scheme scam. And then it's been picked up as a multi-level marketing scam promoted and behind MLM, blah, blah, blah. And so they're just scammers. And now they're coming along claiming to be virgin business people who know everything about business. They will be on a Zoom meeting rather than burying their father, literally. Their father died, I think, on the 2nd of March or the 3rd of March. So they say. This might be another emotional connection they're trying to form with you. Not only that, she's once again now talking about her daughter's birthday as being a big special humongous, thing. We've got a video of Megan. We probably don't want to get distracted, but I kind of want to. We've got a video of Megan telling people that she has put everything that she owns into a container, and the people that stored her furniture, this is it here, people that stored her furniture. So this short here is Megan telling people that she's put all her furniture into storage and they wanted $4,000 up front and she didn't have the money.
3 months. Foundation. What products? Where should I start inside of Vibe? You don't want to go in Costco and don't have any direction.
So this is one of her road trip events. This was the day one, I think, road trip. And here she is here with what they call a flip deck card thing with a pen and paper, showing people how she's going to make them $442,860 a month if they just listen to her.
So I set it up like this. So when you guys come in, you're going to have a road.
Near the end of this,
moving. You ain't worried about bills. You pay your bills for the year.
That's right.
And now, you know what money does? It just allows you to be creative. That's it.
That's right.
Because you have space. You don't worry about bills. I paid all my bills. I had bad credit. I got a 3,000 square foot condo. I put everything in storage now because I'm on the road, but I put everything in storage, but I wouldn't even been able to afford it. And I had to pay cash. And they're like, pay 6 months of $4,000. I'm like, it's not fair, but I had no credit. But cash is king, but we have to get our credit straight too. So we're going to get our credit straight because we need business.
So here she is. She's a washed up scammer. She had to pay cash. Where do you think the money came from to pay for her storage, to put her items into a container? I bet she's used the $25 she has claimed so far. That's what this lady has done. And now she's on a road trip either she's come home because her father's died or she's ran out of money. And I'm going with the latter because I would not be running Zoom meetings, back to back like this if I've just lost my father that I love. That would be terrible. Now, I don't know if I read 3. I think I did. Payments for suspicious services and digital products are non-refundable unless explicitly stated. I mean, this is what they're saying. This means once they've got your money, you're stuck with it. Good luck getting a refund when all things fall apart. Chargebacks, account termination. Chargebacks or fraudulent payment disputes may result in account suspension. Chargeback or fraudulent payment disputes. So people who have paid with a credit card then realize they've been scammed are going to get their account suspended as soon as they chirp like a canary. A legitimate business welcomes fair disputes. And this is true. I buy software from time to time. I got charged for $150 for one of my broadcasting softwares that I have. And it happened a day after I didn't want it anymore and I didn't stop it in time. I went back to them and said, hey, look, guys, I'm actually not using the services. I know I'm a day late. They refunded my money. So companies do that. A fair dispute. Shady MLMs use this rule to scare people from filling out chargebacks when they realize they have been duped. VYB can shut down your account at any time. Why are they talking about this? Why they've got this fortress around actions if you do this? VIP reserves the right to suspend or terminate your account without prior notice. So if they decide you're asking too many questions, proof, your money and rewards are gone. Poof, your money and rewards are gone. No liability or financial losses. VIB is not responsible for financial losses, missed opportunities, or investment discussions. Translation: if you lose everything because our fake opportunity, that's on you. Push to your crypto payments. Push to use crypto payments. Payments for crypto, international crypto only, turn on March the 12th. Crypto is harder to trace, easier to scam people with, and non-refundable. A major red flag for any online business. VYB decides where legal disputes happen. So there you go. This is interesting. So the terms are governed by Wyoming, US laws. Now, are these girls in Wyoming? Is this company registered as a DAO in Wyoming? Well, do you know who owns the company? There's a lady who registered the company who also, I've forgotten the name of it, and it would be worthwhile at this point to actually show you that their company is registered by the state of Wyoming, and we will show you. And the lady who registered the company is fake and doesn't exist. So this company that they've registered is listed here. Now, if we come down to the public notice, now you might think we haven't done our due diligence. Well, you would be wrong. We know exactly what these ladies are doing. So the company, I'm trying to download this file. Is it going to work? Yes, it did. Right, so now we're going to open that, drag that in here. Now, I might not explain this completely right, but Love Dorset is a made-up person. So the person that registered their company, Lovett Dobson, doesn't exist. And this lady, with this invisible person, has registered 72,000 companies. This is the company that organized the registration for what we are calling, what do they call it? They've called it VYB Collective, LLC. So the person that's registered this company has also registered 72,000 people, and they are fake. They do not exist. There's court cases out there proving that this person is fraudulent, and that doesn't exist. So it's just Lovett Dorset is the person. So do your research on the company, and here you are. We're reading about how they are governed by Wyoming. Wyoming. Oh, I can't even say it now. I have to get this to say it.
Wyoming.
Wyoming, US law, which is trying to wash their hands of any problems that may come up from it. love setting up YMEs because of weak regulations and makes laws harder for victims to enforce. They expect legal trouble. US users, look, I have to read this. I was trying to read it myself. I quite enjoy reading, but I'm obviously dyslexic, not doing too good.
US users. Arbitration applies in Wyoming, USA. If you get scammed, you can't even take them to court. You're forced into arbitration, which almost always favors the company.
Yeah. So they know what they're doing when it comes to not being accountable, put it that way. And we'll read number 10.
They aren't responsible for their own third-party tools. We are not responsible for the content, policies, or practices of third-party services. If they integrate with a shady payment processor, you're on your own when things go south.
Yeah, so quite funny, really. Now I'm just going to take that what do they call it, PDF here, and just chuck that into our WhatsApp group because it's always interesting to read, let people read these things so they can figure it out for themselves. Well, I think I'm pretty much done. So if I went back here, today was pretty cool. So she's obviously cancelled the tour. The tour was a flop. She had a handful of people turning up. They all had to pay to attend. She doesn't have any payment gateways available. She's now asking people to put money into their bank account. As I said, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can watch some things. Now, what I've actually done, I've just gone to YouTube and searched for Megan Lynch. And you can see 1, 2 videos come up. Then we've got my live. And then we've got Megan Lynch, his own YouTube channel that comes up. And if you go through that YouTube channel, you'll see that she's been promoting many, many other scams. You can see, obviously, all my shorts are coming up in the results. You can see other videos I've done exposing her. Then we've got VYB review and then VYB. Now, the interesting thing about VYB YouTube channel is we've even got an interview here. So her name, I own it on the internet. There's no doubt about that. But if we come to this here, we believe that this seems to be a different company. And we've approached the company behind this, and it just, something doesn't make sense about it. It's like it's somebody else's company. And we did actually find a Facebook page, which I can't bring up, but a Facebook page about VYB International. And we've contacted them, and they don't seem to have any connections with Megan and Regan Lynch. However, the logo is exactly the same. And they asked us for their details so they can complain to them about using their brand. So I don't know what's happening there. We haven't had any update on it. But these videos that you see here are actually from that company I'm just talking about. So something's not right. It is like they've stolen somebody else's brand. And I can't really verify how truthful that is. But we do see other YouTube channels starting up, and they are promoting the same brand. And we don't know whether it's the brand I just talked about, or there is other YouTubers out there. Queen of Karma, she's brilliant. She's done quite a few videos on what we call the girls. You can go into her live section, and you can see that she has done a few videos over here about the pre-launch just 10 days ago. So I'm not the only one going after Megan, but it's just absolutely, you can see these videos here. So do check out other YouTubers, especially Queen Karma. And, it's a pretty low blow to say that we're just going after the YouTube dollars. Hey, look, and if there's money on the table and you get paid a bit of money from your YouTube channel, that makes it worthwhile. So you might be wondering, how much money does a YouTuber actually make from doing these videos? So if I go into the back end of my YouTube channel right now, this is live, I will show you how much money I've made, or how much money they claim I'm going to make. So last month I was actually on the par for making $400 a month. And you can see my estimated earnings, that's going to be $277. Now that's, I believe, New Zealand dollars. So it's even less. So it's around about probably 170 US dollars. So that's in the last 28 days. So if you went back to the lifetime of my YouTube channel, and bear in mind, I normally spend 70 to 80 hours a week on my YouTube channel. And I've been doing this for over 3 years. And this is also in New Zealand dollars. I've made $12,000 worth of revenue from my YouTube channel. Now, the sad thing is my subscribers, now I've been attacked in the last couple of months, and you can see my subscriber count has gone up. So these scammers have actually come after me and given me all these subscribers. And that unfortunately means that my that does actually affect my YouTube channel because my engagement is low on my videos. So that's a tactic that they've employed. I had around about 8,500 genuine subscribers, and I earned every single one of them about 3 months ago. And now you can obviously see I've got quite a few more. So I've actually complained to YouTube and said these subscribers aren't real and genuine. They said to me they've got clever software that's cuts out the bad subscribers from the good ones, and they know all about it. And then nothing's happened. So I can only pretend that the subscribers that I do actually have are true and genuine, going by what YouTube says. So I'm going with what YouTube says, and I'm going to say that when I say I have 63,797 subscribers, I'm actually going to say going by YouTube but I have not manipulated those subscriber counts at all, and it's already been reported to YouTube. But that's all part of being a YouTuber. And if you do go to my YouTube, my homepage and my website, you'll see I've got a contact us button here for a start where you can report any scams. Just click on contact us. But in here, I actually spent 8 hours writing this pretty full-on blog about the things that people will do to try to bring down what I'm doing, because the scammers will come after me, just like Toni has come in here and tried to tell people to report this video that I'm doing right now, and she's using the mob to do so. If you go here and have a look, you might be surprised about the correspondence I do on a daily basis to keep my content live. So I lost my YouTube channel for 4 days. It was to do with Megan and Regan, but they weren't responsible for it. It's because I uploaded a thumbnail and YouTube AI picked it up as nudity, and they shut down my YouTube channel until they investigated. It took 4 days to investigate. They looked at the thumbnail, thought, oh, he's blurred out all the images, and it was when Tugman came on to Megan's meeting, and they re-enabled my YouTube channel. And I have a clean bill of health at the moment. But if you go through this blog, if you are interested, anything you might have heard about me and all the rumors that, Danny's this, Danny's that it's fully transparent and everything's fully explained on this massive, massive blog. And I've basically put it down there so that any reporter that wants to do a documentary on me who might ask questions, I say, look, I know it might take you a good 10 minutes to have a read, but check out this blog and read about my history and my life as a YouTuber, and you'll see what we go up against. So this video that we're watching right now is actually being streamed on X. It's been streamed on LinkedIn. It's been streamed on Twitch. It's been streamed on Kick. It's been streamed on Rumble, and it's also in it's also on my YouTube channel. And and what I also do is I produce blogs. So now what I'm going to do, off a run, have a good run. All right, see ya. Oh, thanks for telling me that. I might get some food too. All right, so now what I'll do with this particular case is I'm going to actually tell, please write me a blog about the latest updates that we know about VYB, because I'm doing a live video at the moment and I'd like to summarize today's meeting. Right, so now what we need to do is I have included a screenshot of Toni. What's her last name? Do I have that there? I'll just grab her name. What's her name? Toni Marek. Telling people to report my video for privacy, even though no one has their face on the video. Please don't use emojis nor lines. I don't know if I should say that. I'll just get rid of that. All right, so this is what I would do. And so now what I'm doing is ChatGPT will write me a blog, it will summarize this method. Click report and choose harassment or bullying. So I don't know what part of bullying I've actually done here today, Toni, but it's quite cute, really. Anyway, so let me shut down the other one. So we've got Megan Lynch here, basically in this video, telling everyone that she's broke ass. She doesn't have any money. And she's put all her furniture into storage. And just in the video we saw today, she's obviously in some house. She's probably in her father's house. I showed you guys how easy it was to actually produce merch. So this is my merch that I have. You wouldn't have even known that you could get a t-shirt with my logo on it. I must update those, but there's a lot of platforms out there that actually let you put your logo on a t-shirt. And when people buy it, we see that happening quite a lot. So I'm assuming that she's used the money that she's got so far, and now they've produced their own line of merch. But ironically, when you get to the bottom of this and you look at the contact details, I would be expecting to see Megan details, but we don't. We see Vistaprint. So all they're doing is they've gone to Vistaprint, and you can do the same. Go to Vistaprint, and you can basically set yourself up a shop. And when people purchase the products, you get a commission. So it's another affiliate marketing trick with Megan, and that's what we found today. Also, we've gone through the VYB policies and terms, and we've highlighted all the red flags available in those, and that's there. And we've also been giving this screenshot that we've just asked ChatGPT to do, and we've also shown you that they've registered themselves with the state of Wyoming, and also the actual person that signed it is a fake person. So the person that's registered this company doesn't exist. And also it's a worldwide fact that this Lovett Dobson lady is actually fake. And there's court cases out there with other companies that have used this registrar. And also if you're registered in the state of Wyoming, we've found out that they have really slack policies, and it's very hard to get your money back and the like. So that's sort of what we've done there. So now what we're going to do, I know this video is basically over. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. But I'm on a live stream, so I might finish the video about here. But I'm going to carry on because I want to produce a blog. So I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'd like to thank you for being here and all your comments in the chat room. My name is Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.